A very cheerful morning to all my dear students. I hope you all are fine and taking good care of your health. Students, today we will do chapter 5 from the literature Plants Also Breathe and Feel. So open page number 32. I am giving you 2 minutes. Be ready with your English literature book. Chapter number 5 Plants Also Breathe and Feel. It was an event that surprised the scientific world. It was an undreamt of thing. Here was a man who had built a unique instrument, an instrument that could measure the growth of plants and proved that plants have life. Plants are living organisms. And he made a dramatic discovery about the plants, that plants have hearts and they can feel. They have a sight and sense, which tells that a stranger is approaching. And that instrument is known as crescograph. Crescograph is a wonderful instrument invented by Jagdish Chandra Bose. It measures the growth of plants. Jagdish Chandra Bose was born in 1858 in a village in West Bengal. After studying physics at Calcutta University, he went to England for further studies. He graduated from Cambridge and then returned to India and was appointed as Professor of Physics, Presidency College in Calcutta. So there he worked as a professor of physics in Presidency College in Calcutta. So the instrument made by Sir Jagdish Chandra Bose was crescograph, and it is an instrument which measures the growth of plants, and it also proved that plants have a sight and a sense. They have heart and they can feel. Your instrument is a wonderful thing, said the great man who had came to Paris Congress of Science in 1900. All were amazed that the inventor showed them how to use the machine. And that machine was crescograph. Now, Jagdish Chandra Bose, as I told you, he worked as a professor of physics in Presidency College in Calcutta. He was a rebel by nature. Rebel by nature. What do you mean by rebel? Rebel means those who don't follow the laws. Okay. He could not bear that Indians usually got 2/3 of the salary of European professors. He demanded same pay for the same work. Now, what happened when he returned to India and appointed as a professor of Presidency College in Calcutta? 3 years struggled war. He struggled for 3 years. With whom? British government. So a 3 year struggle began between the Bose and the British government, in which he was the victorious. Victorious means he won that struggle. Why he struggled? He struggled because he could not tolerate that Indians got 2/3 of the salary of European professors. He felt that people who did the same amount and same kind of work should be paid the same salary, whatever race or nation they belong to. It is worth remembering that Discoveries do not come from the faithful followers and the yes men of science. They come from the doubters and the rebels. Bose was, that's why Bose was rebel by nature. So I hope it is clear. So Bose a rebel here. Bose was very rebel by nature. Those who don't follow the laws. Actually, he didn't accept the partiality. He was not in a favor of giving less salary to the employees. He believed that if somebody is doing the same work, if two people are doing the same work, both should get the equal salary. There should not be partiality between them. That's why he said discoveries, who did discoveries? Discoveries do not come from the followers, those who follow the rules. Those who follow the rules. And second, yes men, those who always do yes sir, yes sir. No, discoveries, they come from the doubters, those who doubt on each and everything, those who are curious about each and everything, and rebels, those who don't obey the rules, those who don't obey the laws, those who don't tolerate the partiality. Discoveries come from those people. That's why Bose was called as a rebel by nature. He refused to touch any part of his salary for 3 years, and it was a question of his self respect, and he was not ready to give up his principles. In the end, victory was his. So, what happened after that? Bose did not touch any part of the salary for 3 years because he wanted equal equal rights. He demanded equal amount of salary to be given to the Indians. So it was a question of his self-respect now, and he was not ready to give up his principles. And this time he didn't give up his principle, and in that case also he was the winner.